Well, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Excited to be with you. Hey, real quick, go check out the merch store, lumberjacklogicshow.com. 2 new shirts going up. I'm hoping they're up to date. That's it, though, and get those for Christmas. Okay, check this out. This is incredible. The Mcauliffe campaign, folks, is preparing for a loss. This is amazing, okay? So stick with me through this report because it's a little bit longer. It's not just the news. But Mcauliffe campaign hired Democratic elections lawyer Mark Elias and then tried to kill a story about it, okay? Days before the Virginia gubernatorial election, questions are arising about Democratic nominee Terry McAuliffe's campaign hiring high-profile attorney Mark Elias. Now, you know Mark Elias, right? He was down there in Arizona with his peeps. He was the firm hired by Hillary Clinton's 26 campaign to conduct the opposition research against Donald Trump, right? The totally, completely, absolutely, 100% debunked Steele dossier. Okay. Now, in the closing days of McAuliffe's neck-and-neck race with GOP nominee Glenn Youngkin, the McAuliffe campaign has spent a reported $53,680 on services provided by Elias' new firm. Now, I did a video earlier today, and a bunch of you, it's all done, it's all over. Okay, stop it. Okay? This thing, I'm telling you, they wouldn't be spending $53,680 and then trying to kill the story if they were not shaking in their custom navy leather sealskin boots. It's out of Megamind. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. Anyways, bottom line is, they're nervous. But here's the thing, folks. Here's why I'm going to tell you this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they spend. Again, this is going to be a much larger margin than they are expecting. They don't understand what's coming. And that's what you need to understand. There is so much going on in Virginia, so many people rising up because they are so tone deaf, because they have tried to nationalize this race by bringing in, Joe and Kamala and their pop stars and whatever. It's not going to do it for them. This is grassroots, basic issues, school boards, parents rising up all over the place, and this is going to be a bigger victory than they expect. And people go, what about California? We were never going to win California. I'm sorry. And you know what? I said this before. I made a comment about this, but you can go back and check my video on it, but I did not see Larry Elder is that exciting of a candidate because of a few things that he had said. I wasn't that excited about him. Anyways, I know he would have been better than Newsom. I get all that. Okay, back to this. Okay. Members of the Republican Party have accused Elias of covering up Clinton campaign's role in funding the dossier. Legal scholar and professor at the George Washington University, Jonathan Turley, wrote that McAuliffe's campaign hiring Elias is an astonishing move. Elias has previously represented a number of Democrats fighting against Republicans in contested selections, okay? Now, Turley suggested that McAuliffe's hiring of Elias indicated that they may be preparing to challenge any win by Republican Glenn Youngkin. Now, remember, in my story earlier, they have said both Youngkin and, maybe I didn't get that in there, but Youngkin and McAuliffe have both said, yes, we will accept the results. But this is the same, person who was all up on Stacey Abrams, who never conceded her race, okay? And he said she would be the governor of Georgia today had the governor of Georgia not disenfranchised 1.4 million Georgia voters before this election, said McAuliffe, says he introduced Abrams at a campaign event earlier this month. McAuliffe's campaign continued claims that multiple elections were swiped and so on. Okay, Youngkin's spokesman says, and so it raises concerns. But the bottom line is, when Fox News reached out to the McAuliffe campaign inquiring about the nature of the campaign's hiring of Elias, the McAuliffe campaign spokesperson, Christina Freundlich, appeared to accidentally respond to the reporter instead of her colleagues, writing, "Can we try to kill this?" May not have been an accident. They might be friends with Fox. Anyhow, that's a whole other story. Folks, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Lumberjack Logic. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Share this around. We are winning. This is more proof that we are winning. You are going to see on Tuesday across the nation massive things happening, okay, in school boards, city councils, and so on. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Share the content around. And by all means, go to mypillow.com, enter promo code Lumberjack, and save up to 66%. All right? I love y'all. Peace out.